Right, good evening watchers, welcome to Totally Flawed film review tonight. Totally Flawed review tonight. And tonight I've been watching a film called Grandmother's House. It's a 1989 film, late 80s film, horror. Okay, so right. And you thought your family were weird. After the death of their father leaves them as orphans, David and Lynn are sent to live with their grandparents they barely know. But they're nothing like the children expected. And in fact, David soon starts to believe that the Odds are actually stone cold killers, and that he and his sister are next on the list. Produced by Nico Maskabushkis, the man behind famous video nasty I Know Death, Grandmother's House is a twisted gothic thriller with some nasty surprises up its sleeve. So yeah, these two are kids. They move. They're like the parents like die, whatever, and they go to live with their grandparents, of course. Then there's something really strange about them. And this film has a few good twists in it. I was thinking I was not expecting that for a twist. Anyway, so when they move to their grandparents' house, it's a nice big house. Yeah, it's a nice big house, nice bit of land, around them. You keep seeing this like woman in it in this film who, for some reason, is stalking them. Because before they turn up at their grandparents' house, right, they're on a bus right on the way there, right, of course, and you see her standing in the middle of the road standing right this. Just standing, and the bus for some reason just goes right on instead of stopping. And it's interesting because you think, who is this woman? There's a bit of a twist who she is. Well, it's the station not all there, but then there's a bit of a twist within a twist. It's a really well done film though. I really enjoyed it. So anyway, later on in the film, these people, this couple with these kids turn up, of course. Then what happens in it? No, actually, before that happens, David has this like thing. He sees like them with this body, the grandparents with this body. Wakes up in the middle of the night, so they're not with this body. They carry this body to the basement, of course, and of course he's like watching him, of course, and then it turns out he's dreaming. It's like a dream sequence, It looked kind of real. So yeah, because he's watching him and he's like doing something really creepy. This the old guy in it, and of course then he wakes up and he thinks, okay, this couple seem normal, In the dream, that it's like it looked real. It looked real. The dream part did. It's really good scene though. So anyway, when the woman, but then there's like something happens later on in the film. I'm not going to explain the whole film because the battery's a bit low on my thing, so it's just a quick review. So anyway, what happens in it? Okay, right, she turns up at the house, and the woman in it, the creepy woman, and of course then David. Actually, before that happens, David is with one of the boys, the boys with the parents and stuff. They like turn up at the house. He goes with him, and they start. He follows them, to this place, and of course, the finally he's like. So anyway, when he turns up at the house, they're not the woman. For some reason, they've got the woman knocked out. They knock her out. So at first I thought she was dead, but it turns out she's like knocked out. And of course, David's kind of like suspicious, and he ends up, going to the basement, and then they keep her in this fridge, and they find out about it. The grandparents, of course, and of course they were a little bit a thing around him. And then it's a bit of a twist, and I was sitting there going, maybe they're not crazy after all. It's a crazy movie. I was sitting there going, Jesus Christ. Like I said, there's a twist within a twist. You're not sure to trust this odd couple or what. These grandparents. And then you think, it starts to make sense now because the woman's crazy. And then something happens later on in the film. I was sitting there going, oh shit, that's interesting. A bit screwed on, to say that. So yeah. Interesting movie, very interesting indeed. So yeah, the last couple are pretty. They seem kind of okay at first. Friendly, feeding them. You get your own room and stuff. The nice house there, by the way, really nice house. You meet this guy in it who has a hots for this girl in it. He drives this nice red car. Of course, he gets shot in the film because by accident. Of course, he gets shot because they think it's him out the door. So yeah, it's really interesting. It's a really interesting movie because you think, I wonder why this couple have got this woman locked in this like fridge. I wonder why. What's going off? And like I said, there's a bit of a twist, and there's another twist out there. I wasn't really expected. So yeah, I wasn't so sure about this couple. Are they good or they're bad, whatever. So yeah, it's quite an interesting movie. So yeah, characters are good. I like the characters. Yeah. So yeah, really interesting movie. So what I didn't like about it, I suppose, what I didn't like about it, I don't know. I'm trying to think. The ending part was a slight bit, like, I don't know. I don't think the ending part was bad. I just thought it was a bit. I don't know. No, the ending part was fine. I don't know. I was just trying to think of anything I disliked about this film. It wasn't too gory, I suppose, but it works for the film. Works for the film. It's not super gory. So yeah. Okay, what I liked about it, I like the characters. The characters are good. The creepy couple are pretty creepy, innit? Well, at first though, there's not creepy exactly. Just weird. Some good characters and some really kind of really well put together scenes in it, So yeah, and the house is great. I love the house in it. It's just great. It's a nice big house. I'd love to live there in a big freaking place, land you can just explore and stuff like that. It's fun. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I actually had fun watching the film. It's really good. So yeah. So it's just a quick review, like I said. So the rating I'm going to give this film is 4 out of 5 because I really liked it. If you like a film with twist, within a twist, it's up your alley. So yeah. So 4 out of 5 for Grandmother's House. If you want a good horror film with a bit of a twist, go for it. It's a good film. So yeah, anyway, people, there's my review of Grandmother's House. It's not the best because I'm kind of rushing it today because I'm just rushing it today. So yeah, anyway, people, 4 out of 5 for Grandmother's House. Really good film. Have a nice day, have a nice week. Take care, and remember to follow me because it's the right thing to do. And take care. Look after yourself. See you now.